Well, hey there, YouTube, fellow silver stackers, silver pourers, silver enthusiasts. AG Ender with you here today, once again from the shed. And, excuse me, we are, as you can see, going to do a couple more Michigans. I had one order for one, and I had one that I'm doing the states for all the states, and wanted to get the Michigan done sooner rather than later, since we've been working our way west to east. So I've still got a few of these 10-ounce bars to melt down. I don't know if I'll do that or go the easy way and use some of these that I did the other night. I've got all the little tiny ones in here, so we're going to get some silver melted. Come on back for the first pour. I've also got the Colorado there to remake, since that didn't quite turn out right last week. I had an issue with the bubble up, so we'll fix that today. But let me get some silver ready to go and come right back. See you in a moment. I just wanted to jump in here real quick. It looks like I can get a good view here of what's going on. We got it starting to melt there, cool up nice and good. So this will be about 5 ounces, give or take. So I just kind of wanted to show you that as it's melting in there. So we'll come right back with the pour. Okay, looks like we're ready for the first pour. I am going to try and do this a little differently than I have on previous ones. I'm going to try each section as its own pour on the first pour, just to make sure I get everything filled and not worry about filling everything right away. Here's the first part. I'm going to melt a little bit more silver and fill in that upper peninsula next. So hold tight. I'll come right back. Alright, here we go with the upper peninsula. I know I've got too much silver, but I wanted to make sure I had enough. Let that kind of cool just enough so I can pour a little bit more. That's good there. So I think that's going to work. I will come back for the second pour. So, looks like the silver's ready, and just in time. I got one tank almost empty. So, let's see how this turns out. I believe we'll be okay there. Had a couple spots that I needed to rock the board back and forth there to fill in, but I think we're good. So let's let that stop smoking and come back in a moment. See you soon. So here we go, out of the water. Not too bad. You'll get this nice and shiny. So back side turned out all right. So let's move on to the next one and see you in a moment for that pour. Okay, we should be good here for the first Colorado pour. Probably, again, too much silver in here, but we will find out right now. Yeah, just a little bit too much in there, but we'll have enough for the second pour. So we'll come back in a moment and show you that one. Hold tight. Well, it looks like we're ready for the second pour, so let's go for it. So we'll see how that turns out. It was bubbling a bit when I put that on. It doesn't sound like it is now, so we'll see how the surface turns out, and might have to redo it, might not. I will come back and show you how it looks either way. See you in a moment. Alright, the silver is ready. See if we can avoid the bubbles this time. It looks good. Cover it up, and I will come right back. Well, this one bubbled up a little bit again here and a couple spots in the middle, but it doesn't look too bad. I think we'll go ahead and go with that one instead of having to cut out a new mold. We can get this cleaned up pretty well, I think. So, little texture never hurt anybody. Not too bad in general. So let's see how the next Michigan turns out. Let me get some silver melted and I'll come right back. Okay, it looks like the silver's just about ready. I will be pouring this kind of similarly to the first one and do a section at a time. It seemed to turn out a little bit better that way. Well, there's quite a bit of that didn't quite fill in yet, but that was kind of the idea. It did fill pretty well for the most part, but at least another ounce worth, ounce and a half that I need to heat up. So I will be right back and show you how it looks before being melted for the final time. So it looks like the silver's ready. Let's see how this goes. I'm going to go with that. There were little corners that didn't quite get it, but I think it will be just fine. So we'll come back and show you how it looks. In the meantime, I might get set up to do some graphite pours and make a separate video out of that one, but I think I'm done with the wood pours today. So I will be right back, like I said, and show you how this looks pre-polish. So it looks like today is going to be a little bit of a pain for me. They're not going to cooperate, a couple of them so far, so this will be redone as well. Of course, after 2 on these molds, the Michigan with that detail, it doesn't quite hold up. After a second pour, not very common, I get 3 pours out of them. The detail all burn and break away, so we'll take a look. Maybe throw this in the tumbler, see how it turns out after being tumbled for a bit, and maybe somebody will still like it. I'll ask a couple people who these were for and see what they think, but it will most likely be redone. I may have time tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But for now, that's it, so hold tight. I will show you how they look after they run through the tumbler. See you in a moment. Okay, so here are the 2 Michigans. The Colorado I'm actually going to re-pour, so that will be in a separate video. Now, this Michigan I may also re-pour. I did send a message to see if they liked it with all the bubbles here, where it didn't quite cover everything, but there should be enough smooth area to stamp and do everything needed. Here's the back side, and then got the one that did turn out smooth at 6.52 ounces. That one will be likely headed out the door tomorrow, but we'll see. So that's how these turned out. Again, the Colorado's getting redone. You'll see that in the next video. But for now, that will do it. Thank you all for stopping by. Likes, shares, comments, subscriptions, all greatly appreciated. And I will catch you next time. AG Ender signing off. Have a good night.